Hey, what's up? This is Michael Gray. This is Life Skills for a Lifetime. There's my information if you want to hit me up about advice or questions or materials. Today, right now, this is the power of breathwork, and breathwork is a mental health skill. It is mental health. This is the research that I use in addition to my anecdotal data that I have, where I work with 12 to 1,500 students, parents, and staff each year at the Care Center at Long Beach Poly High School. I also teach these skills to 120, 130 of my students in my classes that I teach. Everyone that uses this reports way better managing their emotions, and that's what this is all about, okay? So really quickly, nasal breathing is what we need to do all day long. We breathe too often and for too long in and out through our mouth, and that mimics that we're anxious about something. Our brain interprets when we're mouth breathing as something to be hyper vigilant about. So when we breathe through our nose in and out and slower than usual, it chills us out. It helps us focus. It prepares the oxygen in a way that it's more useful to our body. It gets to the places of our body that needs it and can use it properly. All right? And we can't just do what I'm going to show you a little bit later. These techniques, we can't just do them once in a while. We need to practice them every day. It's a skill. No different than any academic thing, or if you work on cars, or if you're an athlete, you practice those skills all the time, and that's what makes you good at them. This is no different. So we have to do this stuff every day. And what it does is when you breathe properly, it activates the part of your brain that gets you to chill and able to focus. All right, they did research, brought in a group that had anxiety quite often, measured their breathing patterns of when they were anxious, recorded them, taught them how to calm through better breathing techniques, right? So that makes sense. But then they brought in another group, super cool, super chill, having a great day. And then they're like, you good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm having a great day. Okay, breathe like this. And it was a breathing pattern of someone having an anxiety attack. And within a very short time, they went from having a dope day to being anxious. So your breathing dictates how you're feeling, all right? Not the other way around, okay? So when you focus on your breath work, that's how you can go from being anxious to more calm, like I said, all right? So at the bottom right, whenever we're not paying attention to our breath is actually reflecting our current state of mind. And not only that, it's influencing our state of mind. It's creating it. That's how powerful this is. In this, if you get it, it's a PDF. You can click on the videos and they pop right up. Or if you just want to get it from this movie, you can write down the YouTube search, put it in the search bar, and this is J. Cole talking about meditation. Meditation is more advanced breath work, all right? And I do it a little bit, but more I do the breath work because breath work is much more simple for me. But if you watch him, you'll get it, okay? So let's go right into what the different breath work techniques are, and I'm going to show you. You'll see it in the video, like spliced in of me and my big face, really trying to show you how to do it. The first one is the best way to gain calm, and it's 6 smooth, quick breaths. All right. So if you practice this each day, and then when it comes time to use it for real when you need to, it'll be right there. Okay. And remember, practice this before you need it. Okay, cool. All right. But the inhale has 2 parts to it, and then the exhale is slower than the inhale. So it's next up is the alternate nostril breathing, and this one I use this a lot. I use it with a lot of students who come in with a panic attack, and it's super simple because It makes you have to focus on the breathing because there's handwork involved, and you'll see what's up with that one. It's really dope. It's really simple. Takes a little bit of practice. Just practice it once or twice a day. All right. And you start by breathing in like normal through your nose. And then you start holding off one side and breathing out and in through the side that's open. And then you just regulate. And all right, here we go. So it goes like this. It's and you just keep doing that. And as you probably heard, like, I mean, I blow my nose before I do it, like for real, if I can remember to. But if not, one side may feel a little bit different than the other, but you keep doing it. And don't worry that it's harder on one side than the other, more difficult than on one side than the other. You really just keep doing it, and your nose will start getting used to it. Next up is, and I really try and meditate 3 times a day. More often than not, I'm 2 times a day, in the morning and before I go to bed. And it's really nothing weird or crazy. It's really just me letting my breath work do its work, which is calm me down, help me focus. All right. But this third one is called box breathing. And like a square or a box has equal sides, right? So you want to do the inhaling, the holding, the exhaling, and the resting all at the same amount of seconds, the best that you can. So here we go. Let's try it. There are a lot of videos in this. Like I said, there's 2 right here that you can use to help you, guide you through meditation, okay, or breath work. And then there's another one here with Kendrick Lamar and Rick Rubin. Kendrick Lamar is really talking about how meditation has helped him be creative, helped him keep his wits about him, help him focus, right? So it's super important. Here's a breath technique, a breathing technique that can give you energy. So how many times a day do you feel like you're just blah, no motivation, I'm feeling low, but I got to get some stuff done? You can, instead of hitting a Monster or a Red Bull, you can hit this energy breath technique, and it's helped me numerous times. You want to like really go at this with more intensity. So that was 6. Couple that with like do a few push-ups, 4 or 5 push-ups, some jumping jacks or whatever. Do this before your it's time for you to do your sporting thing, time before a test, even studying, right? All right, lastly is this 4-7-8 technique. It's super cool. It really emphasizes that your exhale is longer than your inhale. Always in through your nose. All right, and you can exhale through your nose too. There's a lot of proponents of exhaling through your nose. For me, I just inhale and exhale through my nose all day. So even when I'm resting, I'm just, right? But for these techniques, I like to exhale through my mouth. All right, 4-7-8. Here we go. breath work, exercise, stretching, balancing, drinking your water, watching what you eat, like more fruits and vegetables, right? And getting quality sleep, they all work together, right? And what's really interesting is when our breath work is working properly, it helps our heart. It helps regulate our heart pattern, okay? And we need to have a coherent heart with our brain, meaning they're working together, because our heart sends more messages to our brain than our brain does to our heart. And we have a 40,000 neurite brain within our heart. And when those two are working together, that's when we're able, like I keep saying, focus, manage our emotions, and like really be at a good mental health state in addition to these things that I just talked about. So I know you're going to find this stuff really beneficial. Asking you to do it every day, build it as a skill, put it into your subconscious through repetition and deliberate practice. All right. And once again, let's elevate mental wellness skills equal to academics. This stuff is just as vital as any academic course that you take, and it's a life skill for a lifetime. And this is our Care Center YouTube channel, Together Tuesday. The Google Classroom is here if you want the PDFs of what I just showed you. And once again, that's my email address. Love you guys for real. This stuff works. Peace out. Let's do this.